Alrighty, guys, I've been waiting for this moment for, well, a long, long time. Stranger Things is one of my favorite shows of all time. Who knows if it's because it was one of the first shows I really fell in love with? That's possible, but I really think, and I've seen the show now, again, 3-4 times, because every time a new season comes out, I rewatch the whole thing in preparation, and gosh, I might have to do that in November to get ready, maybe even October. There's so much content to get through. Anyways, I love the show. I really think it holds up. I know some people don't love the third season and whatnot, and that's fine. I think the third season is really fun, the one where it's sort of the summer camp vibe. I really like it, but, you know, I understand why people don't love it as much. Anyways, Season 4 came out. Season 4 came out already 2022, so it's been a while. We talked about Season 4 on the YouTube channel a long time ago, almost 3 years ago now. And I loved it. I mean, I loved also how there were just a couple episodes where the Duffer Brothers, the creators and the executive producers of the show, and the directors of some of the episodes, I believe, were like, yeah, let's just make 2-hour episodes. Why not? Who cares? And, you know, Stranger Things is Netflix's crown jewel. So why not? Who cares? Let's just do it. And from what we've been told, and we reported on this as well, the episodes for Stranger Things Season 5 are basically all going to be 2 hours long, which is crazy, but I love it. I love it. I've been looking forward to this. I'm not ready to say goodbye. It's crazy, you know, they put so much time and effort into these things, and it's just kind of shocking how long it takes to make these seasons, because I would have loved to have had Stranger Things seasons for, you know, every year, every 2 years, whatnot. But at this pace, we've been waiting almost every 4 years, basically, between seasons. But Stranger Things Season 5 was confirmed to be coming out in 2025. And now, at Netflix's Tudum event, we've gotten confirmation, as well as a couple shots. I'm not even going to call this a teaser trailer, because nothing's revealed in it at all. But we've gotten a couple shots in a, you know, what you could call a teaser. And we'll talk about that at the end of the segment. But more significantly than that, we have the release dates for Stranger Things Season 5. Volume 1, and we don't know at this point how many episodes Volume 1 is going to include. I believe the season is going to be 9 episodes. I could be wrong about that. Maybe 8. I think 8 episodes. So Volume 1 is coming out November 26th. I believe this is Thanksgiving Day, which is really exciting. Really, really exciting. Volume 2 is going to be coming out on Christmas Day. I think Christmas Day. Yes, Christmas Day. And then the finale, which I don't know, maybe the finale is going to be 3 hours long, is going to be coming out on New Year's Eve. This is so exciting. And first of all, I love that they're really digging into the holidays here. So Thanksgiving, spend time with your family or watch Stranger Things. Christmas Day, spend time with your family or watch Stranger Things. New Year's Eve, spend time with your loved ones or watch Stranger Things. Try to do both, but you know, I love that they're like, hey, we know you've been waiting. The season's going to be there for you. So I am really, really excited about this. I cannot wait. I just cannot wait. We're going to try. It's going to be really hard, especially with I'm going to be with family. And it's going to be really hard to get, you know, to watch all the episodes in Volume 1 during Thanksgiving and then get the review out the next week for the next week's episode. But we'll try. We'll try to get it out as soon as we can to talk about Volume 1 of Stranger Things Season 5. And then, you know, Christmas, same thing with Christmas and New Year's. But again, we'll definitely try because this show has been amazing to me. I'm also going to try to rewatch the whole thing beforehand. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I will be able to. But I'm just looking forward to this. I'm not ready for the emotions that are going to come out of this season. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild, and I can't wait. So as for the visuals that we see in this little teaser trailer, not too much. The one thing I can take away, so we see Steve, we see Dustin, we see that Max is still in a coma with Lucas hanging around there as well, and then we see a shot with Mike, with Finn Wolfhard's Mike, and then we see Mike's mom, I think, and his sister as well. I think Nancy and Jonathan are there as well. And so just shots of the characters, right? None of them look particularly different. Obviously, we see Eleven and Hopper, but, you know, they all look kind of the same, even though there's been a sort of a time jump from what we understand from the last season, which is interesting, right? I've talked about the fact that it's interesting there's going to be a time jump because of the giant cliffhanger at the end of Season 4, but we'll see. We'll see how that's resolved. And we end all of this on a shot of Will screaming "run," which, you know, is a little bit out of context. It looks a little silly, honestly. But that being said, one of the interesting things that I take away from this is that we are heading back to our roots. We start out this teaser with Winona Ryder's character Joyce talking about how she's, you know, thought about that night when it all started, when Will was taken into the Upside Down. And I don't think it's a coincidence that we're bookending this trailer with a shot of Will screaming, because I think that this trailer indicates something that I've been thinking about for a while, something that a lot of people have been thinking about for a while, that this season is going to be very Will-centric again. And I think that's a really good thing. It's going to be a full circle moment for this show. And I think that Will has been a little bit underutilized. I think that, it was interesting to have him, have feelings for Mike throughout the last season, although I don't know if Mike was the right character, to be quite honest with you, because the whole show it's been Mike and Elle, and so I don't know where we're gonna go. Is it just gonna stay unrequited feelings, or is Will gonna find love? Who knows? But anyways, all that aside, it started with Will, and I think that residual trauma, or even if maybe Vecna can possess him or whatnot, I don't know. But I think it's a really good thing to bookend the entire show. So I'm excited. I cannot wait, and I hope that we get a full trailer sometime in the near future. Guys, what do you think about this first little teaser and also the release date strategy for Stranger Things Season 5? Let me know in the comments down below.